Do you know what? A glimpse into the brutal heart of WWII. Do you know what war really is? It's not the sanitized version you see in movies. It's a brutal, unforgiving meat grinder that chews up lives and spits out nightmares. We're going to delve into the harsh realities of World War II, beyond the grand strategies and heroic narratives. The war wasn't just about generals moving pieces on a map. It was about the men in the trenches, the women in the factories, and the children hiding in cellars. Their stories are the true story of the war. This was a war of attrition, a relentless grind where survival was the only victory. Every day was a struggle against hunger, fear, and the ever-present threat of death. But amidst the horror, there was also resistance. People risked everything to fight against tyranny, to keep the flame of freedom alive in the darkest of times. Forget the Hollywood glamour. The Eastern Front was a different beast altogether. It was a landscape of unimaginable suffering. Imagine bone-chilling cold that seeps into your bones, never to leave. Then picture endless mud that sucks at your boots, slowing every step, every advance. The scale of the conflict was overwhelming. Millions of men clashed in a brutal struggle for survival across vast distances. Ideology fueled the fighting, but desperation drove it. Men fought for their beliefs, but also for their lives, for their families. Starvation and disease were silent killers, claiming more lives than bullets in some sectors. The front lines were a breeding ground for suffering. The loss of life was unimaginable. Entire generations were wiped out, leaving scars that would never fully heal. While soldiers fought on the front lines, others waged a different kind of war in the shadows. Their contributions were vital, yet often overlooked. Bletchley Park, a name synonymous with code breaking, was where brilliant minds cracked the Enigma code. This single act changed the course of the war. By deciphering German communications, the codebreakers gave the Allies a crucial advantage. They knew where the enemy was, what they were planning, and when they would strike. In occupied Europe, partisans risked their lives every day to sabotage the Nazi war machine. They blew up bridges, derailed trains, and disrupted supply lines. The risks were immense. Capture meant torture and death, but they fought on, fueled by their hatred of the enemy and their love of freedom. Ordinary citizens also played a vital role, sheltering refugees, smuggling information, and providing aid to those in need. They were the unsung heroes of the resistance. They kept the flame of hope alive, even when all seemed lost. Their courage and resilience inspired others to resist, to fight back against the darkness. War is not a game. It's a deadly serious business with consequences that last for generations. Nations teetered on the brink of destruction, their very existence threatened. The stakes were higher than ever before. Men were forced to confront their deepest fears, to witness horrors that no human being should ever have to see. The psychological toll was immense. War is a crucible, revealing both the best and worst of humanity. Heroes emerged, but so did villains, their actions forever staining the pages of history. World War II left an indelible mark on the 20th century, shaping the world we live in today. Its lessons must never be forgotten. Now, let's turn our attention to a specific operation: Market Garden. It was an audacious Allied attempt to seize key bridges in the Netherlands. The goal was to shorten the war by outflanking the German defenses and opening a route into the heart of Germany. It was a bold plan, but fraught with risk. Thousands of paratroopers were dropped behind enemy lines, tasked with capturing and holding vital bridges. Their courage and sacrifice were undeniable. But they faced fierce resistance from the Germans, who were determined to hold their ground. The fighting was brutal and relentless. Despite initial gains, the operation ultimately failed. The Allies were unable to secure all of their objectives, and the advance stalled. Unforeseen circumstances played a significant role in the failure. Bad weather, poor intelligence, and unexpected German strength all contributed to the outcome. The unwavering resolve of the German forces was a major factor. They fought with tenacity and determination, refusing to give ground. The operation was a complex moral landscape. Filled with bravery and betrayal, it was a testament to the human spirit. but also a stark reminder of the horrors of war. Do you want to learn more about the untold stories of World War II? Subscribe now and uncover the hidden history. Click the button below to join our community of history enthusiasts and delve deeper into the events that shaped our world. Don't miss out on exclusive content, in-depth analysis, and fascinating insights. Subscribe today.